Hi guys, I'm just on a quick hike up the hill by our house. I'm actually picking raspberries right now. Just started for the evening. Trying to do a bunch of jam. So yeah, definitely high up here right now. I'm still a little winded. Um, Anyways, my name is Rachel. If you're new to my channel, this is part of my wild backyard. I'm actually a National Forest Service property right now. And we had gone on a little hike along this ridge here. Maybe we went down a ways, so maybe like half a mile. And we came across a bunch of these juniper bushes because we're at high enough elevation. So I harvested some of them to put on this soap. And I'm calling this Juniper Hill now because it turned into a little adventure. Because we went so far, according to my daughter, that when we came down the hill and back to our house, kind of like in one big loop, she thought that we found a new house. I thought it was cute. But she helped me harvest the juniper berries and put them in her pocket and carried them. So I'm dedicating this soap to her, my little adventure buddy. And I think I knocked it out of the park on this one. I am loving not only the essential oil blend, but the colors and design on this. So I wanted it to look like a cloudy sky above this hill. And I just used natural botanicals to accomplish that. The green tea powder darkened it up a little bit more than I wanted to. I wanted it to more match the dry juniper berries, but that didn't fully happen. But either way, without further ado, sorry I talk too much at the beginning of these sometimes, but we're gonna head into my kitchen right now and I will show you how I made this. If you are new to soap making, cold processed bar soap is made from melted fats plus sodium hydroxide or lye that is mixed with some water. So I am about to combine my lye solution with my melted fats right now, and I will put all of the ingredients in my recipe in the description box below. If you've never worked with lye before, it can burn you and it can have strong fumes. So there are some tips that I would recommend taking and some safety precautions if you're going to be working with this. I do have some beginner soap making lessons in one of my playlists, so you can check that out if you're interested in learning more. But for the rest of you that already know how to make soap and you're just looking for fun ideas or love watching other people make soap, ta-da, here's one for you today that I think you'll enjoy. And pardon my voice, crazy allergies. I think all the raspberry picking on the hills, I've been stirring up a lot of thistle and pollen. So my voice has been going a little crazy lately. So I split up my batter between 3 different colors and then I left some plain. So I did the cocoa powder just to be kind of like the base of the hill. And then I did some green tea powder to look more like the trees. But just in case you've never worked with green tea powder, it does kind of darken up to a brown. So I should have used more of like some spirulina and some French green clay if I wanted it to stick more of a greenish color. So that was kind of my one big mistake here, and I didn't like how dark it was getting even as I was mixing it, so I ended up sprinkling in a little bit of kale and clay just to help lighten that up some. But as you may be familiar with, kale and clay, it kind of clumps, and so it would have been better to put it in with my oils ahead of time. However, it's okay. I was able to mix it. This did not accelerate at all using the juniper and mint essential oils, so it actually behaved quite nicely. And then I used a little bit of indigo for the swirl in the sky. So here I am adding in the essential oil blend in with each of the layers. I try to do the essential oils or fragrances in right before I'm going to work with that layer, just in case there's some acceleration, because you never know. I have many videos where that has happened, so I try not to take my chances here. There's just so many different factors to think about when you're making soap, and that's, I think, part of why I love it, because it's an experiment every time. I used to be a science teacher, so I love learning and trying new things. So we're throwing in the base layer here, and then I'm going to put the mountainish hill scene on top of that. And then I just kind of swirled it up with my hanger swirl. However, you could just kind of mount it or style it with a spatula to look more like a hill. I just wanted to try doing a swoop-de-doob up and down with the hanger just for fun. When I got through to the end of this design, I will say, I feel like this would make a really nice holiday design for a soap. I went out and got some yarrow out of our yard, and I dehydrated that, and it kind of looks like little tiny pine branches. It was super cute. So that is just an idea for you. And the juniper berries, of course, just any type of little berry like that, I feel like just screams holiday. I love it. So yeah, I think I'm gonna bring this back again in a few months with my holiday soaps with like a twist, maybe a different color scheme. So stay tuned for that. I need to run back up the hill and grab some more juniper berries before they're all gone. And now we are getting to my favorite part. I did an in the pot swirl where I dropped some of the indigo portion in all the corners of the white, and that's what made kind of the swoopy, cloudy sky look. So I just poured off a little bit first just to mix with the base, just to make sure I at least had some to establish a skyline, and then the rest of it went into the pot. I should show you some pictures. Maybe I'll throw one in here real quick. South Dakota, I don't know what it is. I think just western South Dakota. We're in the Black Hills. It's right on the edge of several different weather patterns, I feel like. And so it's some of the most crazy and unpredictable weather in the entire country, in case you didn't know that. We can have the most extreme temperature fluctuations in a day. And of course, within the seasons, I mean, we can experience 3 different seasons within a week. It's crazy. But we get some really cool cloud formations because of that. And if you come out of the Black Hills right onto the edge of the prairie, you can just see for miles. You can see entire storms far off in the distance. So I have some really, really cool sky pictures that I've taken. So I'm going to try to hunt down a couple of those and throw them in here real quick for you. So that is just a little bit of the inspiration for why I felt like I needed to do a swirl for this lovely sky along the hillside. You know, we're really kind of in a gulch, so we have a much shorter sunlight day, which is challenging for gardening purposes for us. And things get dark sooner, obviously, but when we do get to see the sky, it is most lovely. As always, I want to thank you for watching this video and helping support my channel and my small business. I'm still trying to get my channel monetized, so every watch hour counts towards the 4,000 that I need. I hope you're enjoying these, and I love hearing from all of you, so definitely leave me a comment. All I need to do here is finish texturing the top, and I'm going to throw some botanicals on the top, and then we will take it outside to my backyard, and we will cut it together. that is it for this soapy adventure. Thank you guys for joining me. If you're interested in more Black Hills themed soaps that I've made, you might enjoy this one, Black Hills Conifers.